Hi guys, today I like to give you 5 easy steps you can follow to become a high valued woman. And the first one is act like a high value woman. Perception is the reality. Men will learn to treat you based on what you say and what you do. If you value yourself, if you know your self-worth, men will perceive it as well. And they will perceive you as a high valued woman. And the second step is uh, just build really good boundaries with others. If you have low, unclear, or no boundaries at all, how on earth men will know when they've crossed them? They will have no idea, and they will cross your boundaries just because they can, just because women let them. So you need to establish good boundaries. You have to first define these boundaries for yourself. What are the things I will not tolerate no matter what? And what are the things maybe I can negotiate with the man about, or what are the things that I expect the man to do for me or in this relationship. When you define your boundaries for yourself, you communicate them with the man in your life, and you make it clear that this is what you expect because you are a high value woman. Of course, this comes then to the situation when they violate your boundaries. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna behave if somebody violates your boundaries? So you have to behave based on, again, your that you're worthy, that you love yourself, and you're not gonna tolerate behavior that it's not aligned with your values. I'm gonna give you an example. I have a friend who is a high valued woman, and she just actually found out 2 weeks ago that her husband broke up into her computer and read her journal. Most of the women I know, most of the women I work with would scream, would threaten, would become the victim, will call this man a name. You're the idiot, you're stupid, whatever. You're a loser. But guess what did she do? She didn't cry. She didn't call him names. She didn't scream. She very calmly told him that he broke her trust and she's not gonna tolerate this. So he needs to leave. And this is what high value women do. So the third step is to take care of yourself. So many women are raised with the belief that they have to take care of everybody else first. So in order for them to be loved, to be appreciated and valued, they need to take care of others. Guess what? This is wrong. If you want to be a high valued woman, you have to put yourself as a priority. You have to do things that you enjoy, you like, not because you want to please somebody else. Do not sacrifice your dreams, your desires, your passion only to please somebody else, so somebody else likes you, appreciates you, loves you. No, you put yourself first, and then you're gonna see how other people start respecting you as well. So the next step is actually this, learning to say no to others. And this is an exercise I love to give to my clients. I'm like, you go home now and you say no. And she's like, oh, I cannot say no. What do you mean I cannot cook? I don't want to cook. But I have to. I have kids. I have to take care of them. I'm like, no, if you don't want to cook, you just don't. There are other options. You can go, buy something, you can order. They will not starve to death, believe me. And don't explain yourself. If you don't want to do this, don't go into explanation, don't defend yourself. You're a high valued woman. You just do the things you enjoy and like. And if you feel it's your responsibility and maybe you get something out of it. Let's say, I don't like to, for example, to clean, but sometimes I like to cook. And I get something out of it. I ask my daughter to help me, and I have this, bonding time with her, so we do something together, and I enjoy it. And then I'll do it. But there are days that I absolutely don't want to cook. I don't, go and say, oh, I'm so sorry. I don't apologize. I don't explain why I don't want to do this. I just don't do it. So, and the last step, guys, that I want to give you today is to understand men. What I noticed is that many women don't know men. They don't know what motivates them, what the man's needs are, and of course they can not satisfy them. So they want to please them, but it is totally different. Uh, when you try to please a man in dating, it shows in many things like you become intimate with a man when you're not ready, or you're staying way too long in a relationship, in the wrong relationship. You sacrifice your needs so to please somebody else. And when I'm talking in this tab, when we need to understand the man, what motivates him, what is it that he wants, and how I can give him what he wants, but at the same time being aware of my own needs. So it has to come from your heart that you really want to give this, and you have to be careful to sustain this balance of giving and taking, because you cannot just give and he takes, and you cannot do the opposite either. You cannot just take and give nothing to him. It's not going to work. Both extremes are a no. So understanding the man, understanding his needs, what makes him tick, what motivates him, is invaluable. And really, I noticed that high value women know how to do this. They know how to communicate with the man, how to satisfy his needs, how to talk his language. They're willing to negotiate, to make compromises in the relationship, but they are never willing to sacrifice themselves in order for the other person just to get what he wants, or just for him to be happy. So this is from me today. I like you to become a high value woman, because this is a woman that men are afraid to lose. They hold on to this woman, and more women have to become high value. More women have to appreciate and love themselves, so men will see this and respect them. Please share this video with your friends, with your girlfriends. My goal in life is to make more women happy, fulfilled, loved, and like this video, comment down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.